Casual, you're keeping it casual. Nothing too meaningful, and nothing irrational. No. So why do you text me, saying you miss me, staying in my place? It's kinda confusing. You're blurring the lines, you're playing two sides. Just make up your mind. You can tell me to stay, you can push me away, have space to get close. Hello, and welcome to Creator Sessions with me, Ingrid Andress. Thank you for being here. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm going to play you some songs I've written and kind of explain that whole process and what goes through my head when I write these songs. Impossible. You make it impossible to know what you really want. It's so irresponsible. Yeah. So what does it mean when you're telling me secrets? I'm spilling mine and it's just getting deeper. You're blurring the lines, you're playing two sides. Just make up your mind. You can tell me to stay, you can push me away, have space to get close, but you can't do both. You can kiss me goodnight, or kiss me goodbye. Baby, love me or don't, but you can't do both. Ooh, no. You can tell me to stay, you can push me away, have space to get close, but you can't do both. You can kiss me goodnight, or kiss me goodbye. Baby, love me or don't, but you can't do both. No, you can't do both. Ooh, no. So why do you text me, saying you miss me, staying in my place? It's kinda confusing. You're blurring the lines, you're playing two sides. Just make up your mind.
Today on Creator Sessions, we're joined by one of country music's most up-and-coming artists, though she's one of those artists that blurs the lines between the genres. She was nominated this year as New Artist of the Year by the CMAs, and her song, More Hearts Than Mine, off her debut album, was up for Song of the Year. Ingrid Andress started out as a songwriter after attending Berklee School of Music, and she eventually got to a point where she didn't want to give up her best work anymore. So she kept those songs for herself, and here we are now. This creator session is fun because we get to go behind the music with both the singer and the songwriter. Plus, she's incredibly funny, relatable, and like me, hates beer and loves herself some tequila. Ingrid Andress on Creator Sessions.
So a lot of my stuff is autobiographical, whether it's happened to me or my friends, I write about it. And that's kind of where I get all of my creative ideas. So for that song, it was inspired actually by Bumble. Not because I was on it, because I am terrible at small talk, but because my friends had just joined Bumble and they were tired of people ghosting them. And reading some of these conversations, I was just like, wow, like the dating scene right now is whack. So I went into the studio that day and was like, let's talk about this. You know, everybody deserves the best from somebody in a relationship. And so I kind of channeled that energy with what my friends were experiencing. So that's one song to where I feel like I'm usually good about sticking up for myself, but that one was inspired by my friend's situation. So the next song I'm going to play, I wrote with a couple other people, and it was inspired by my life in a situation where you tell your friends that you're just friends with the person you're hooking up with. And that's always been so weird to me, because I've done it myself, but I really started thinking about it one day. It's like, why do we tell people? I don't know, maybe it's a protective mechanism, but I realized I was in a situation where I was like, wait, we're not friends. Like we're actually doing stuff, and I'm starting to have feelings for you. So I kind of took that wordplay, and it sounds mean, the title does, like we're not friends, and you think it's going to be something about that, which is kind of one of my favorite things to do, is to have a title to where people are like, oh, it's probably about this, and then completely throw them off guard. Like I love wordplay like that. So when you say we're not friends, it sounds like you're insulting somebody, but really you're just coming to terms with the fact of like, oh no, we're more than friends. So we're not just friends. So that is what inspired this song. And I'm going to play it right now. We've been lying to ourselves, acting like we're someone else. How'd we get in this masquerade? There's a secret in your eyes, it's the same one that's in mine. Aren't you tired of being this way? Call it what you want, call it what you want, call it what you want, but it won't change a thing. Yeah, call it what you want, call it what you want, call it what you want, but at the end of the day, we're a kiss at 2 a.m. It tastes like wine. We're a ride home in the dark with our fingers intertwined. You and me, keep on trying to pretend, but you and me, yeah, we got it in bed. We're an extra set of clothes on the bedroom floor. I see you all the time, but still wanna see you more. You and me, keep on trying to pretend, but you and me, oh, we're not friends. No, we're not friends. Friends is something that we were before me sleeping in your shirt. But baby, we're past that now. Friends don't do the things we do. Friends don't use the words we use. Yeah, friends can just hang out. But we're kissing 2 a.m. It tastes like wine. We're right home in the dark with our fingers intertwined. You and me, keep on trying to pretend, but you and me, yeah, we got it in bed. We're an extra set of clothes on the bedroom floor. I see you all the time, but still wanna see you more. You and me, keep on trying to pretend, but you and me, oh, we're not friends. We're not friends. We're a kiss at 2 a.m. It tastes like wine. A ride home in the dark with our fingers intertwined. You and me, keep on trying to pretend, but you and me, yeah, we got to admit we're an extra set of clothes on the bedroom floor. I see you all the time, but still wanna see you more. You and me, keep on trying to pretend, but you and me, oh, we're not friends. No, we're not friends. No. So you get it now. We're all those things, so we're not friends. Not mean, despite popular belief. So I started songwriting. I think I started with poetry, really. I played a lot of sports growing up, and I also played a lot of music, but nobody ever told me that pursuing a career in music was even a thing. And my parents are very encouraging of anything I did, but I just had no examples of people who were writing songs for a living or whatever. But once I found out that you could do that, I dropped everything and was like, I know I want to do that. It just made so much sense to me. So I'm lucky in the fact that I had that instinct and, was very driven early on to pursue it. But obviously anybody can start whenever. I know so many songwriters that like have had whole lives and jobs before they finally decided like, oh, I'm a songwriter. Some of the best ones actually just kind of stumbled into it. So I think that's what's so cool about songwriting is that literally anybody can do it. And obviously there's a craft and a way to form a song that is, more commercial, but it really is just, at least for me, it's how I process my emotions. And it's sort of therapeutic in a way. And this next song is called The Stranger. And I just remember that day I was thinking about, relationships and, how we grow up learning about them. I feel like our parents are kind of our first example of a relationship. And then, you start watching movies. For me, I watched a lot of Disney movies, and love was portrayed as like this thing that once you find it, it like never goes away, and that you live happily ever after and it's all going to be fine. But if we really think about love and just relationships in general, I'm finding that it's more of a choice and a decision. And, I usually, when I write songs, I like taking things to a deeper level. I'm like, okay, here's the surface, but like, how do we talk about this in a way that hasn't been said yet? Which is where the creativity comes in. It's almost like you're retelling a story that's been told a million times, but you're saying it from your perspective. So that's what I think everybody can do in songwriting. But for this song, I wrote it with a lot of things in mind, a lot of people, as far as like choosing to love somebody. And sometimes when you're in a relationship for a long time, you can lose touch with like why you fell in love in the first place. Sad, I know. Also, I mostly write sad songs. So if you don't like those, then you can stop watching now, because that's going to pretty much be the rest of this episode. So, oh, there's a dog. That's Blue. He's the sweetest. So yeah, this is called The Stranger. It's in the key of A. And that is all. Blue's gonna play it with me. I can't remember the last time we sat at the table, just the two of us, looked into each other's eyes and made the choice to choose us. So a lot of the times when I write, like for that song, I wrote it with one other person. And I will usually, not every day, but usually I have a concept or a title when I go into a room to write, because I like knowing where my headspace is going to be. Some days I'm just like, I don't have any titles. I, am not always in a creative mindset, but I like starting with a concept because it kind of helps me craft the lyrics before we start doing melodies. Because for me, melodies come really easily to me. So that's like kind of a secondary thing. I'm more focused on the storytelling aspect of songs. And I'm a sucker for a great pop song that says nothing. That's really fun sometimes too. But a majority of the stuff that I record from my songs are things that have a deeper meaning to them. But I think co-writing is very important. And I learned how to do that by moving to Nashville, because that's pretty much what the entire city does. It's so important to obviously come from a real place and speak your truth and have your own ideas. But I think having other people write with you helps make it more relatable to everyone, which is how this next song came about. I took a very personal experience, which was, I wasn't sure if I wanted to introduce the person I was seeing at the time to my family. And it was around the holidays, so that's when you really have to start thinking about it, like, Thanksgiving, Christmas, am I bringing this person or am I not? And that's where I was at. So I had this title when I was thinking about it because I have a large family. 7 of us. We're loud, we're crazy, but we're also very close. And they mean so much to me. And the last time I brought somebody to meet them was in college, and they still ask me about him to this day, even though we broke up. And it's a little annoying, but I was thinking that's why this thought came into my head of like, if I bring this person home, my family is going to ask me about them forever. And if we break up, their hearts are going to get broken too, because they are super invested in like whatever I choose to do, which is why I love them, but that can be also hurtful at the same time. And so I had this title, More Hearts Than Mine. And, I was ready to write it just about my experience. But then I brought it into a songwriter room with 2 of my friends that I've been writing with and trusted, which is also important. You can't just vent to everybody because, scary. But I brought it into the room that day and was like, I really want to write about this. How can we do this? And especially since I haven't heard many songs that combine talking about family and then separately romance in the same thing. So I was like, are these weird topics that we can't combine? Because I feel like maybe it is, but just getting a third person's perspective on your own perspective is really helpful. And so we wrote the song, but everybody added their own emotions into it because it was such a relatable concept. And so that's how this song came about. And, it basically breaks down everybody's experience as far as like, at least from that room, what their family would do or how they would react. And so it was really cool to kind of combine all of our families into one song and then have this song be, super relatable to everybody in the world. It's such a beautiful thing to me. So I'm very thankful for this song. And it is called More Hearts Than Mine. So here we go. I can't wait to show you where I grew up. Walk you around the foothills of my town. You probably feel like you've been there before. After hearing all the stories I've been telling And if my dad sees me crying, I'll pour some whiskey over ice and tell a lie and say I never really liked you. Oh, if we break up, I'll be fine, but you'll be breaking more hearts than mine. You'll be breaking more hearts than mine. Actually, the day I wrote that song, I did not want to cry when I wrote it. It was just so emotional. And so it took me, so we wrote that song in probably 5 hours, which is like insane. It just came so quickly while still, we still were very intentional and like hit some spots to where we were like, oh, that could be better, or let's whatever. But then for the rest of the time, I was like, can we break for like food? Like, I don't want to sing this yet. Cause I was trying to get in the right headspace. But we actually saved some of the vocals on the final version of the song were from that day. Which I love. I love, when you first sing the song, there's so much emotion that is captured in that moment. And even when it's not perfect, there's something really powerful about singing it for the first time after you've written it. It's just a really special moment that you can't replace. So I enjoyed being a co-producer on my album because I got to make decisions like that. Like, oh, let's use this vocal from the demo for this part. And then I need to recut some of it because you can barely understand what I'm saying because I'm crying. So nobody will ever hear that version.
To me, there's only one thing that can elevate art you already love, whether it's music, food, painting, whatever. It's knowing the story behind what inspired it. I have always been a strong-willed and independent woman, even as a child, and that's why I connected so deeply to this last song when I heard it for the first time. But when I heard Ingrid go a little deeper, it resonated with me so much more than I even thought possible. In fact, it's almost like she's sharing part of my story, and my gut tells me that this is going to be relatable to a lot of other creators out there. This last song is also the title track of her debut album. Here's Ingrid one last time and her song, Ladylike.
So Nashville, I didn't know anybody when I first moved here, and which is crazy to think about that I just showed up here by myself being like, I'm going to be a songwriter. But that's the kind of insanity, one needs to even pursue music in general. So I moved from Boston to Nashville because I went to Berklee College of Music for a couple of years. And I got here and I was like, you know what? The South is probably the same as the West, right? Because I grew up in Colorado and like would go to rodeos and stuff. And I knew about country music and I was just like, okay, yeah, like it'll be easy. Like I'll fit right in. Turns out the South and the West, even though both have cowboy hats, are not similar at all. I didn't realize there was a whole set of rules as far as how women were viewed in the South. And I did not understand why we had to fit into a box or what a Southern belle was. And so for the longest time, even in my songwriting, it was affecting me as a creative person because I was being told like I'm not allowed to talk about certain things. And when you're a songwriter and you're trying to get your songs cut by other artists, when your publisher tells you like, oh, well, nobody's going to cut that, like, because you're not singing about beer or trucks or, that's what people want to hear. And I'm just like, well, that's not my personal experience. So it's hard for me to come from a real place when I drive a Mini Cooper and I can't drink beer. But I can drink tequila. So that's why I sing about that a lot. But anyway, for me, my songwriting process is like, if I am the artist, it needs to come from a real place because I'm going to be singing this song a lot. So it matters what I talk about, and I can't just throw in beer and trucks because I'm not going to resonate with that. And I decided to write this song because I was like, I think I just want to be able to sing about real things and real feelings. And at one point, I just stopped caring that nobody wanted to cut the emotional songs because I was like, you know what, one day I'm going to record them. So I'm not going to change what I'm doing just because it's not popular right now. And that's something that I think is really important when you're writing. Obviously, getting cuts is like how we pay our bills. So yes, sometimes there is some compromise to like writing something that's a little more commercial and not so heady, and like that's great. But I appreciate the balance of still staying true to what you want to talk about while making it relatable, like I said before, to everybody. So when I wrote this one, it was just straight up just how I was feeling that day. I was a little all over the place with my emotions, but I finally was just like, you know what? I don't think anyone should have to apologize for who they are. And I think everybody would probably be a lot happier if they just embraced everything about themselves. And so I initially wrote this song for me to remind myself of that. But now that it's out, I'm realizing that it's actually for everyone, especially during this time. I think we could all be a little more ladylike, which you will understand in a moment after I play this song. This is another one that we did the wordplay. Let me see if you can guess what the song is about. So it's called Ladylike. Take a guess real quick. Just think about it. All right. And now you will know what the song is about. I drink tequila straight, haven't brushed my hair in days, and I'll kiss on the first date if I'm really feeling it. I don't even own a dress, bite my nails when I get stressed, do whatever for attention if I'm needing it. Controversial, so outspoken, I've been told I'm not ladylike, but I'm a ladylike. Whoa, I could bring it to you uneasy, get you kicked up the garden of Eden, untamable, unframeable, Mona Lisa. Oh, kiss you like a whiskey fire, turn around, leave your heart in a riot, lipstick and a cigarette pack on the dash. I'm a lady like that. Sometimes I forget not to talk about politics when I'm in the middle of me getting hit on. Sometimes I'm not polite, don't bite my tongue, I speak my mind. Let curse words fly when shit goes wrong. Controversial, so outspoken, I've been told I'm not ladylike, but I'm a ladylike. Whoa, I can bring it to you uneasy, get you kicked out the garden of Eden, untamable, unframeable, Mona Lisa. Oh, kiss you like a whiskey fire, turn around, leave your heart in a riot, lipstick and a cigarette pack on the dash. I'm a lady like that. Oh, I'm a lady like that. Controversial, so outspoken, I've been told I'm not ladylike, but I'm a lady like. Whoa, I could bring it to you uneasy, get you kicked out the garden of Eden, untamable, unframeable, Mona Lisa. Oh, kiss you like a whiskey fire, turn around, leave your heart in a riot, lipstick and a cigarette pack on the dash. I'm a lady like that. Oh, I'm a lady like that. Whoa, Mona Lisa. so much for watching and being with me as a part of Creator Sessions. This has been so fun. I hope to see you guys around, maybe in person someday. But if you liked any of that you just heard, I just put my deluxe album out. It's called Ladylike, the deluxe album. It has all those songs on there and a lot more that I added because I've been bored during quarantine. So I just decided to put that out. So thank you again. I appreciate you. Have a great rest of your day or night. What time is it? I don't know. Who knows anything anymore? Time is a construct.